Beats.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm your host, Patrick Hennessy. We got a pregame today. Hopefully, today turns out a little bit better than the last couple of days, right? But listen, shout out to everybody currently in the chat. We're starting off a 4-game series back in the Bronx against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Should be interesting. Should hopefully be fun. Hopefully the Yankees don't get swept, just like they did from Boston. We have a few things to talk about today. But before we do that, shout out to everybody currently in the chat. Let's take attendance/roll call. You guys know the deal. Shout out to Martin, Larry's Treasures, Amy. Who else? We got Lori, Daryl, Caesar. Said he's new in the channel. Appreciate you for stopping by. Who else? We got Diego, Christian, Jesse Dominguez, Ed King, Stevie Bats. We got Johnny in the chat. Yo Elvis, Bright, FJ, Not So Family Fun Vision, Voltage Gaming, David, Daniel. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Sorry if I missed anybody. Hope everyone enjoyed their day so far. I know it's like 1,000 degrees outside, no matter where you live. But, yeah, hopefully you're staying cool, even though it's hot. But I kind of say we start things off today by looking at the lineup, right? Why not? I have a few comments to make about today's lineup. I do. I'm sorry. But it's pretty similar to what we've been looking at the past few games, honestly. DJ's leading it off at second. You got Judge on the 2-hole, Gary 3, Stanton 4. Voit 5, Glaber 6, Gio 7, Andujar 8, Brett Gardner back in the lineup in the 9-hole. Listen, chat, I don't even know what to say anymore. One thing I'm pleasantly surprised about is that it doesn't seem like the Yankees are giving like as many rest days as they usually have been earlier on in the season. Voigt's been playing just about every single game since he got back from the IL, which is a good thing to see, I guess. But I don't know. As Johnny said, at least Odor's in the lineup. Like, it could be worse, but also at the same time, it's kind of sad that like this is our best roster lineup construction right now. It's really sad to say that I can't really picture a better lineup that we could put together at the moment. It's so frustrating, bro. And as Bright said, he'll rant about the Yankees not calling up Trey Park. I kind of want to. But I rant about it every single day. At some point, I'm going to give myself like a heart attack, bro. How many days in a row can I rant about the Yankees not calling up Park and Ambergy? I should put up a like a little counter in like the top left where it's like, you guys know in like TV shows when it's like, oh, days without an injury. I should put days without ranting about the Yankees not calling up Park and Ambergy. Because at this point, we would go 0 days without it every single day. I'm annoyed. I'm pissed off. In the words of Drake, I'm upset. But Michael King is on the mound for the Yankees going up against Dylan Bundy. We went over this yesterday, I believe. Dylan Bundy sucks. That's kind of like a nice way of putting it. Dylan Bundy's just not good. So far this season, I'm looking at his numbers. He's 1-7 with a 6.68 ERA. If we kind of look at his most recent performances, his last start was when? His last start was on the 20th. 8 days ago against the Tigers. He went 4 innings, gave up 1 earned run, But then the start before that was against the A's, and he gave up 7 earned runs and 2 1/3. But then the start before that, he went 5 2/3 against KC, gave up 2 earned runs. So basically what we're looking at tonight is an absolute dominant performance by Dylan Bundy. That's kind of the only way to describe it. Dylan Bundy is going to shut down the Yankees lineup tonight. I can almost guarantee that to you guys. But also, I mean, it's very interesting in the sense of, would you guys be happy if the Yankees take 3 out of 4 from Los Angeles? Because me personally, I'm kind of looking at this series, right? And obviously we would like the Yankees to win at least 3 out of 4. But then on the flip side of things, I'm kind of like, even if they do take 3 out of 4, I'm not going to be completely satisfied, just because we can't forget that we just walked into Boston and got swept. Like, taking 3 out of 4 from the Angels would be nice, but I don't think it would mean as much as it would if you would have taken 2 out of 3 from Boston. Or if you even would have just lost 2 out of 3 in Boston and at least took 1 game. At least took 1 game from Boston, bro, but they couldn't do that. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? But countering him is Michael King. With Michael King on the mound, you're almost guaranteed to have at least 3 runs score in the first inning. It just seems like Michael King gives up at least 2 runs in the first inning of every single start. But his last start was the 23rd against the Royals. He went 4 2/3, gave up 2 earned runs. Start before that was against the Blue Jays. Went 4 1/3, gave up 3 earned runs. So you could basically bank on Michael King going at least 5 and giving up like 2 to 3 runs. That's like the basics for Michael King, honestly. But chat, you guys know the deal. I kind of ranted about whatever I want to rant about. So now, you guys, the floor is yours. The floor is yours. Give me any questions, comments, concerns, whatever you guys want to touch on. Let me know, and we will hit on it. I don't know. I think just my expectations going into the series are super low. Super, super, duper, duper low. Only because, bro, like, how can you have high expectations for this team moving forward? Like, bro, I don't. After that sweep from Boston, bro, you just can't be happy at all. But chat, also, tonight after the game, we're not going to be having like a traditional post game. It's going to be episode 3 of the Pat and Dan show. So that's going to be really interesting. That's going to be really fun because, I mean, we are going to be talking about whatever happens in the game tonight. But I think the most important thing that we are going to be focusing on is the fact that the Yankees just got swept by the Boston Red Sox. I think that that's really the key here. But I don't know if you guys saw. I don't know if we mentioned this yesterday. But yesterday, the Rail Riders beat the whatever minor league team they were playing by a score of 19-1. And I want to pull up some numbers for you guys from that game last night, because these numbers that some of these Rail Riders put up were absolutely ridiculous. I definitely retweeted it. Let me see if I can find the tweet really quick. Here we go. So, yesterday, Chris Gittens went 4 for 7 with 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Hoy-Jun Park 4 for 5 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Estevan Florial 3 for 6. Trey Amberge went 3 for 6 with 3 doubles, and Greg Allen went 4 for 5 with 1 RBI. I'm guaranteeing you, chat, that if the Yankees played the Rail Riders, they would lose. They would lose, bro. Chat, right now, bank on it. If the Yankees played the Rail Riders, who's winning? I got my money on the Rail Riders. Speaking about money, shout out to Leanna with the $2 dono. She said, other than the Yankees, happy Pride. Appreciate you, Leanna. Appreciate the dono. Thank you very much. I'm very interested to see what you guys say about this, though. Because, like, looking at the Rail Riders. Oh, no. I froze. Hold up. Chat, I have no idea what happened. Looks like here I am just bashing the Yankees for no reason. Bang, the camera cuts out. That's all I'm saying. But let's see what you guys are saying. I see Rail Riders, Yankees. Rail Riders easy, Rail Riders. Consistently inconsistent, bro. That's as simple as that. Stevie says I'm laughing my ass off, bro. Yeah, listen, I try. Honestly, I don't even know, bro. Let's see. Yoova says, I'll pick the Pirates over the Yankees right now, Pat. Bro, honestly, it wouldn't be that bad of a guess here at all. Leanna says, Pat, I got the merch very quickly. Chad, I'm telling you guys this. Leanna purchased the book. She told me she did. I gave her the discount code. Order merchandise. Unhinged merchandise gets to your house in about a week. I'm just saying. We don't take like a month and a half like some of these other places. Just saying. Bro, why does this keep happening? Why does that keep happening? What do we do? Bro, I'm about to rage. I'm literally about to rage. Why does that keep happening? I'm going to punch this camera. If it happens again, I'm going to punch this camera. So how many business days? Probably like, I would say like 3 to 5. 3 to 5 business days. Once your order ships out, 3 to 5 business days. It usually ships out like 1 to 2 business days after. So yeah. Yolva says we need to stop talking shit about the Yankees because you keep freezing. I guess so. No, I guess. And Brian and his analytics guys keep knocking down your stream. I guess so, bro. I have no idea. Yankee Fan for Life says thank you. Now we could see 4 Pats in one screen. What do you mean? You see 4 Pats in one screen? What does that even mean? Also, yo, chat, when my camera cuts out, can you guys still hear me or no? Let me know. I don't know. But let's see what else we got in the chat. Ed King says, stop ragging on the Yankees and your computer will be fine. No, I guess, because here I am talking about how I think the Rail Riders will literally beat the Yankees, and then all of a sudden, whatever. Oh, okay, so you guys could hear me when my camera cuts out. All right, cool. Did you? So I guess you guys heard me rage after the second one. I was like, yo, what is going on? Freddie says, I heard some Yankees be playing PlayStation in the clubhouse. Instead, you'd think they'd be going over a video of that night's pitcher or their batting stances to better improve themselves. Clearly not. No, the Yankees are PlayStation gods. Gleyber Torres, especially in the offseason, that man grinds Warzone on Twitch like it's nobody's business. That's all I'm saying. Diego says Jock Peterson at the deadline. I would have liked Jock Peterson. However, one of two things. One, Jock Peterson is too fun for the Yankees. They would never acquire him. 2, he's on the Cubs. The Cubs are having a very good season. I don't see why they would trade him at all. But Not So Family Fun Vision says, Kluber has proven himself. He is still great, and he isn't trustworthy at the same time. I bet he would be in the ER for 3 weeks if he broke his thumb. Oh, man. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Starkiller says, Pat has more energy than Boone will ever have. And you know what? I would kind of consider this like a low-energy day for me. Honestly. I would consider this a low-energy day for me. I literally, like, stabbed my gum. Like, my mouth hurts. I don't know why. Like, whatever, bro. Don't chew on pens. Let's see. Jeff says Brian Cashman is going to knock down your door and beat you for opposing him. Basically. No, yeah, it's basically what's going to happen. Yankee Fan for Life says you should play with Gleyber in the offseason when you go back to Twitch. I should. Bro, listen, the Twitch streams will return in the offseason. For sure. Usually what we do in the offseason is we do like a daily, like, I don't know how many of you guys were around for the offseason streams, but what we do is we do like the daily streams too. But it's going to be like 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then after that, we usually do Twitch too. So stay tuned for that for the offseason, but that's way, way, way ahead. Benji says he's a right-handed hitter, Jock. He's not. Jock Peterson is a left-handed hitter. Austin says Pat, Martin Maldonado, and Gavin Lux are going to be in the All-Star game. How? You know, it's actually crazy because Yasmani Grandal and, what's his name? Martin Maldonado, they're both in the final 3 as far as catching goes. And it's crazy because they're both batting like under 200. Ridiculous. Let's see. Jeff says you could play with Tyone and give him pitching tips. Bro, I could give everyone some pitching tips. No joke. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I throw a nasty knuckleball. Could you imagine? No, if I actually threw a knuckleball, I'd probably be on the Yankees right now. Chad, how about this? How about every stream we take like 5 minutes and I could try to like learn how to throw a knuckleball. And then by the time like, let's say like 2 years go by, I'll be 23. The Yankees could be like, oh, there's this guy on YouTube who literally throws a filthy knuckleball. We want to bring him on the team. And that's how we're going to get on. Let's go. Yolvis says, hey, yo, we could lose tonight 10-2. Boone will still say that we need to get better. I actually did see Boone's quote today where he mentioned our season's on the line or something. Listen, Boone, I like the fire. I like kind of the sense of urgency now. But where was the sense of urgency this whole time? Like, where was the sense of urgency going into Boston? I don't get it. Whatever. Well, at least they have the urgency now, hopefully. I don't know. It feels a little bit two-faced. I have no idea. Austin says, Pat, don't be a clown. I can give every pitcher pitching tips. Come on. Listen, if you guys can't tell when I'm joking, I don't know what to tell you. Parker says, what if a different team wanted you? Bro, I would literally go to that team in 4.5 seconds. You could count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, I'd already be on the plane there, bro. Let's go. Yova says, God, I hope we start winning tonight. Nice streak. I would like the Yankees to go on a 15-game win streak starting tonight. Starting tonight, give me a 15-game win streak, and I'll be the happiest man in New York. Thank you. Martin says, Pat, I bet Hal will sell the team to Jeff Bezos because the Yankees like bald guys. You know, if that did happen, the Yankees would never win because then you'd have like a bald owner, a bald GM, and then a bald everyday center fielder. Speaking of Brett Gardner in center field, you guys know it's not an unhinged stream unless I kind of rant about how Brett Gardner is starting in the outfield and Trey Ambergey's not. So I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but at Unhinged Patrick on Twitter. I'm starting to use it a little bit more often, but I made this tweet today, and I want to read it to you guys. I posted 2 pictures, one of Trey Ambergey, one of Brett Gardner, and I said one of these men is an absolute stud who deserves to be given an opportunity in the Bronx. The other is a washed-up outfielder who doesn't realize he needs to step away and give one of the young guys a chance to shine, but won't because he wants a going-away party. Also, I don't know if you follow Derek on Twitter either, but Derek made a very nice tweet today too, kind of involving like the Brett Gardner situation. Let me read that to you guys as well. Derek said, Brett Gardner wanted to play his last game in front of the fans. There will be fans in the stadium tonight. Put him in the lineup, make the announcement before the 9th inning, and pull him with 2 outs. I knew I loved Derek. I knew I loved Derek, bro. I try my best. But let's see. Not So Family Fun Vintage says, I might sound crazy, but hear me out. We should trade Judge. He isn't getting better, and he isn't getting younger. He's 29, and I don't see him hitting 40 home runs again. You know, I don't know. It's tough to say. It's really tough to say. I mean, I personally would not trade Aaron Judge. However, if people are kind of like throwing that idea out there, and the Yankees could get like a king's ransom for him, I don't know. I'd be open to hearing like what the opposing package would be, but I don't know. That would hurt my heart. Could you imagine? Like, I might cry. If the Yankees ever trade Aaron Judge, I would probably come on stream and cry. Real tears. And then what I'd do is I'd like put my tears in a jar and then sell it to you guys. Is that even legal? All right, no joke. I'm sure you guys would pay like $5 for like a little like Dixie cup of my tears. Let's go. Jeff says your Twitter is God tier. Thank you, Jeff. Oh my God, Not So Family Fun Vintage says, imagine Dan's reaction. That episode of the Pat and Dan show would literally be like a funeral. Like it would have to be in person just so I could console Dan in person, because either way, that's just not happening. Yeah, no. Daniel says, still waiting for the Pat and Trey Warzone stream. I guarantee you the Pat and Trey Warzone stream will be happening in the offseason. It like, bro, we can't do the Pat and Trey Warzone stream during the season. That's just impossible to do. Also, because then let's say like he starts slumping after that, everyone's gonna be like, Pat, you're the reason why Trey's not doing good because you played Warzone and now he sucks. No, we're not doing that. But what I am gonna do is maybe I'll talk with Trey at some point. I don't know when the AAA All-Star game is, but I'm gonna talk with Trey around then and see if we could get him back on stream and kind of just talk about the monster season that he's having. I'm sure that he has some sort of what's that called? Not a stipulation. We talk about this all the time. Superstition. Because I'm sure you guys remember he said when he was with the Staten Island Yankees and he was on a hot streak, he would have like 2 glazed donuts before every game. I'm dying to know what his superstition is before these games now, because these are the best numbers of his career. Looking forward to seeing it. But Austin says, Pat, remember in like May, Amy wanted Scott Schebler to be on her team. Now we're facing him tonight. I do remember a few of you guys mentioning Scott Schebler to the Yankees. I was like, no, like not any chance. Watch him rake. Watch him absolutely rake this series. Keep in mind, like, the Angels don't have a bad lineup at all. Like, you have Ohtani, Fletcher, Rendon, Walsh. Like, these are guys who could put up numbers in the Bronx. So I'm a little bit concerned as far as the Angels' offense goes, but I guess we'll see. I really guess we'll see what happens. Martin says, Pat gonna carry his team in Warzone and steal everyone's kills? No, I don't think you guys realize, but I'm not that good in Warzone. I'm actually pretty bad in Warzone. I'm not that good at video games in general, honestly. Like, whenever you guys watched me play, it was either like GTA or we used to play that Scribble game, or like MLB. Yeah, it was just not a good time. Not a good time at all. Yankee Fan for Life says, I saw that Ketel Marte re-injured his hamstring and the D-backs are in serious talks with the White Sox for Eduardo Escobar. I did see that. But shout out to Winder for subscribing, or Winder, however you pronounce it. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. But yeah. Let's see. Brad says Dan would flood half of America with his tears if Judge got traded. Probably so. Yeah, I would really be concerned for his well-being. Yalkter's report says, Yo, Pat, do you think the Yankees are starting to platoon Gardner and Frazier? They are. They definitely are. But also at the same time, it's like, I don't want them to have to go with that platoon for the rest of the season. You need a legitimate outfielder. And at what point do you give Ambergy a shot? At what point do you give Park a shot? Do you give Florial a shot? I don't know. Give me anybody, bro. Bright says Pat's about to bring up the Bronx Zoom book with his code Unhinged30. Yeah, you guys could check out the Bronx Zoom. First link in the description. Use code Unhinged30 for 30% off. And if you guys do use it, you could send me a message of your order confirmation. I'll hook you up with 30% off. Code for unhingedclothing.shop. Also, who saw the video that was posted on the channel this morning? It was a solo Pat Unhinged talk. I kind of discussed whether or not we should be worried about Gleyber Torres. And I think the bottom line is, yeah, I think we should. And I'm a little bit concerned that Gleyber Torres hasn't even gotten a day off lately. I think he's one guy that could kind of benefit the most from a day off. And you could start Tyler Wade at shortstop. You really wouldn't lose much value there. At this point, Tyler Wade might be better with the bat than Gleyber Torres. But I don't know. I'm seriously worried about Gleyber Torres. Are you? Chat, tell me. Are you guys worried about Gleyber Torres, yes or no? I'm mainly concerned just because we haven't seen the guy be good in 2 years at this point. It's not like he's just going through a rough stretch right now. It's the fact that he's downgraded so significantly, and the fact that his advanced metrics don't even point to him improving in the right direction. It's more so just you would think his strikeout rate goes down so his numbers improve, but it's the complete opposite. So weird. Parker says, why do we have a dislike? Must have been a Met Sox fan. You know, I actually realized, once I pop up the streams, I schedule them to go up, there's, one person who usually, always goes and just dislikes it right off rip. It is what it is. But, Yoelvis says, I think Gleyber's going to have a monster second half, Pat. I hope so. I really hope so. In the words of Kodak Black, I hope so. But I think Gleyber needs a monster second half. That's the only way his numbers will kind of come back to normal. Let's keep in mind, he's batting 240 with 3 homers. That's not good. That's not even bad. That's atrocious. Damn. Moving on. Henry says, all my friends, I'm sick of the Yankees and their inconsistency. I'm sick of the Yankees and their sadness. I have no idea, bro. Yeah, I don't know. But Daryl says, I wonder if we should trade the Yankees players with the Jets or Giants in the NFL because we have the physical size that most Yankee players have. They would make a good defensive football team. Yeah, I mean, the Yankees used to make even better of a football team when they had Betances and CeCe, Matt Holliday. Those 2017 Yankees were the kings of football. If you put that team against the Jets, they'd probably win. Just saying. And when the Yankees had Russell Wilson, remember that novelty. Also, I'm just trying to say here, listen, I'm not trying to jinx myself because jinxes aren't real. But ever since we stopped talking about how the Rail Riders would beat the Yankees, my camera has been fine. No glitches whatsoever. It just seems like once I start talking about the Rail Riders, the plug gets pulled. It's all not a conspiracy theory, I'm just saying. Not So Family Fun Vintage says, Pat, I'm not sure you finished the book. I think your favorite book is the Mickey Mouse. Is it not? You can only read picture books, right? That's just so not true. I'll say this. I enjoy reading books. Books are cool. However, it's so difficult for me to finish a book because I'll get started with it and then it takes so much courage out of me to go and pick it up. When I used to be in college, I graduated. I didn't drop out. Just keep that in mind. When I used to go into school, I used to read. I used to bring my book because let's say you have an hour and a half in between classes, you could just sit on a bench and read a book. Now when I'm home, I kind of have better things to do than sit down and waste an hour and a half reading a book. You guys know what I mean? But regardless, you should still purchase the Bronx Zoom. Just saying. Stevie says, as soon as you said that, your screen is blurry now. Are you joking? Jeff says, I graduated. I didn't drop out. Pat 2021. Hashtag Hennessy 2036. That's the wave we're still on. I didn't go to DC for no reason. Yoelva says, same here, Pat. I can read a couple pages, but then I get bored. Yeah, I like audiobooks. Audiobooks are cool. I should get a sponsor from Audible. If we could get an Audible sponsor, that would be awesome. I could be like, yo, you guys could download Audible, link in bio, code Unhinged30, whatever. Anthony says, I would love a lineup of DJ Judge, Gary Stanton, Voit, Gio Torres, Park, Andujar. You could replace Park with Ambergy, and I'll be completely satisfied. Let's go. Yeah, everyone has an Audible sponsor. I don't know why I don't. Everyone has a Manscaped sponsor, too. I don't know why I don't. Manscaped should love me, bro. Like, who has better hair than me? I'm sorry. Thanks, Manscaped. Manscaped, if you're watching, great products. Are you still a Clifford fan? Yeah, Clifford's kind of cool. Austin says, have we talked about Gary getting snubbed from the All-Star game? We have. But I think Gary's going to make it as a reserve, probably so. But yeah, I don't know. Yankee fan for life says you got no facial hair to trim anyways. That's just so not true. Like, I shave at least like 2 to 3 times a week. You guys remember, I used to have facial hair, like last year. I used to have a solid mustache, too. But, looking at the Yankees lineup here, who we think's going yard tonight, chat? Make your home run predictions. Let's go. You guys know what I'm going with. I'm going with Aaron Judge. How do you not go with Aaron Judge? That's an easy one. However, if we're picking like 1 or 2 more guys, I think I got to go with Gary Sanchez. One, because Gary's been red hot. He kind of cooled off a little bit in Boston. But he has really good career numbers against Dylan Bundy looking at them now. 16 at-bats. He has 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. He's batting .313 against them. And if I had to say one more guy to go yard tonight, I do want to pick 3 because I think the Yankees are going to score a lot of runs tonight. So I'm going to say Judge, Sanchez. I'm going to say Andujar. I don't know why. I'm going to say Andujar. Also, chat, I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm feeling a Brett Gardner home run. I'm feeling a Brett Gardner home run tonight. I don't know. It just seems like every single time we look at Brett Gardner in the lineup and we're like, yo, why is he still in here? He just surprises us and hits like a random home run to buy him like 2 more weeks of being on this roster. I'm sorry. So I got Judge, Sanchez, Andujar, Gardner. I don't know. Let's see what you guys think. I see. Wow, we have a lot of home run predictions today. Gardner, Judge, Voit. Brad says if Ambergy gets the call-up, Pat should shave his head. That's not happening. I said when Ambergy does get a call-up, we're either going to have one of 2 things. 1, a vlog, or 2, I'm going to do a watch party for it. But bang, 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 shout out to Christian with the $3 dono. Appreciate you, Christian. He says the Yankees are going to turn out like the 2019 Nats. I mean, this Yankees team has a lot worse pitching than the 2019 Nationals did, and that 2019 Nationals team had a lot of heart. I don't know. I mean, we would be blessed to turn out like that, but I don't know. I'm a little bit doubtful. But I see Stanton, Clint. Lori says Ohtani. That's a pretty good one. Spamming Odor. Let's not spam Odor. I see Stanton. Amy says Schebler. Austin says Voit hits ones to Detroit. I guess so. I mean, I'd take it. Diego says first row short porch Guardy homer. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see it happening for sure. But I think you guys know what we have to make predictions for now, right? How do we think Michael King's going to do tonight? What do we think Michael King's line's going to be? Personally, I see him going like 4 innings, probably less than last time. Probably gives up like 2 in the first and then nothing after that. So I would probably say like 4 innings, 2 earned runs for Michael King. Nothing too spectacular. But I think that should be easily enough to keep the Yankees in the game. As long as Michael King doesn't give up like more than 4 runs, there's no reason the Yankees shouldn't get like mash Dylan Bundy. Dylan Bundy sucks. We went over his stats previously. He has like a 6.68 ERA. Not good at all. There's no reason they shouldn't mash. But let's see what you guys think he's going to do. I see 5 1/3, 2 runs. Lori says Michael King's going to give up 5 runs. Dolphins football says 1 inning, 10,000 earned runs, no Ks. 10,000 earned runs in the first inning. Okay. 0.1 inning, 69 runs, 1 strikeout, says Daniel. Okay. I see 5 innings, 2 earned runs, 6 innings, 2. Looks like most of you guys have him going like between 4 and 6, 2 earned runs. Listen, if Michael King could give us 6 innings, 2 earned runs tonight, the Yankees win this game. I can guarantee you that. But with that being said, chat, give me your final score predictions. Whoever gets the final score right gets a big shout out in the post game. Well, not in the post game, in the Pat and Dan show, which is going to be live after the game. But Ed King says, Pat, stop jinxing our team. Jinxes aren't real. There's literally no such thing as jinxes. I'm just saying. But as far as my final score prediction, I think the Yankees win a fairly close one. Nothing too crazy. I think the Yankees win by a score of 6-2 tonight. 6-2. I think that gets the job done against the Angels. Looks like a lot of you guys have kind of similar scores to me. PJ says 6-2. I see 8-4, 7-1 Angels, says Jesus. 7-5 Yankees, 6-3 Angels. 12-6 Yankees, 4-1 Angels. Hope I'm wrong. 7-4 us, 6-3 Yankees, 7-5 Yankees. Amy says Schebler grand slam. I hope not, bro. I really hope not. Henry says you should screen out the chatters and filter out the insane ones. Well, that's what Johnny and Parker are in the chat for. Johnny and Parker, two GOATs. Two of the best mods on YouTube. Let's go. I see 2-7 Yanks, 100-44, 66-1. Okay. And then Bright says Yankees get the W, 6-3. Yoelvis says 21-2 Yankees. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. But chat, with that being said, keep your eyes posted for today's game. I hope the Yankees win. Listen, because if they lose, that means, 4 in a row that's going to be lost. You want to start off the series on a good note, I guess, right? Whatever. Chat, let's just hope they win tonight. That's the bottom line. I have no expectations going into today's game. But still enjoy it. I'll be live directly after the game for the Pat and Dan show. Looking forward to that, episode 3. We'll be ranting about a lot of stuff based on the Boston series and then whatever happens tonight as well. So, I'll see you guys after the game. Check out all the links in the description. Bronx Zoom, code Unhinged30 for 30% off. Discord, be sure to join that. And Newsbreak, follow us on there for exclusive content. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. Just like I said, I'm going live before and after every single Yankees game this season, so stay tuned for that content. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. I will see you guys after the game. Peace.